Good morning, everyone.
I'm Kurt,
And I'm Erica.
and
And
we
we are
are Finding
Finding
Home
Home
Atlanta.
Atlanta. We're a husband and wife real estate duo helping you sell, buy, and invest in Westside Atlanta homes.
Side.
That's right, Westside, Best Side. We love all of Atlanta and we'll help you there too. But that's what we do here. We're real estate agents, husband and wife team, here to help you.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Today's topic, since it is Tuesday, we're talking about trending Tuesdays. What's happening in Southwest Atlanta on the West Side? Um, yeah, Erica, take it away. We're talking about gentrification.
Well, yeah, we are talking about gentrification. I thought you maybe wanted to talk about Venetian Hills.
Oh yes, okay. One of the
Yeah.
quickly gentrifying neighborhoods, Venetian Hills. Um, Definitely check it out. We're not going to really feature it this week. It's really Adams Park, but there's a lot more activity going on in Venetian Hills. You can still move into the city
Mhm.
at around 240 for a renovated home. Between 200 and 300, prices are still really good. You can get a home that's already been renovated. It's up to code, looks pretty. Yeah,
All the
10
fixings.
minutes, 10 minutes from downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, so if you look at this, if you look at the screen right here, we're actually on our website. You can see our KW logo as well as our Finding Home Atlanta logo. Yeah, now Kurt's able to be visible in the. I don't mind sharing space with you. You
No, no,
logo.
fine. I'll just
Okay.
no, I'll just
Okay. Well, if you look at the screen here, covering Kurt's face a bit, you'll also see the neighborhood highlighted itself. So let me go ahead and get my cursor there. But look at what I just did. That's okay. We're right back where we need to be. So if you can see my mouse here, we are hovering over Venetian Hills. So that darker blue spot is Venetian Hills, and that is, even though we're featuring Adams Park as a neighborhood this week, Venetian Hills is a next door neighbor, and it's actually closer in town than Adams Park is. So that's good news for anybody who wants to move close to the city,
yeah, yeah.
in town.
Great place to be.
It is. And today, Kurt's right. We are talking a little bit about gentrification. And what is gentrification? I think there's a lot of talk about it. There's a lot of like any kind of current issue. I think we really need to start all conversations with definitions so that we're clear. But gentrification is actually a part of the natural real estate process, right? The
Yeah.
cycle. What?
You said real estate funny.
Real estate. Okay. Well, anyway, it's a part of the natural
Mhm.
real estate
Yeah.
process. When we say that, so everything has a life cycle, right? And I remember on my test, my exam, my state exam to get my license, that's a question on the exam. What is the natural cycle of real estate? And there's about four phases. I know blight is one of them. I know gentrification is one of them. But the idea is that places continue to cycle. So I do want to say that when I use gentrification, I'm not using it as a buzzword, but it is a buzzword, and there are some really good reasons why it's a buzzword, and I'm definitely aware of that, and I definitely care about too. Do you have any comments about it?
Yeah, it's not inherently a bad thing. It can be very good, especially when neighborhoods go from a blighted situation to a better situation. Amenities are improved, safety, also amenities to shop and eat and just have fun. Those are things that happen, and usually uh, encompasses this is a better living situation for those that are living there and those that are moving in.
Yes, and so I think the challenge comes when people don't want to address, in order for those things to happen, how are
Mhm.
we going about making those amenities come? Are we pushing people out? Are we coming into neighborhoods that might be historically filled with a certain culture and
Mhm.
now shunning that? Now, that's not something that's good.
No.
And that's not in the inherent definition of gentrification, but it is something that happens.
Yeah.
So we are definitely not asleep to that situation either. But as we talk about it, we are talking about the advantages of being able to come in and move into Atlanta. I mean, we took advantage. We wanted to be a part of this city. We wanted to be a part of its history. Atlanta has lots of great history, and it's such a crazy place because we have deep roots in the civil rights movement, but we also have deep roots in the Confederacy, like as far as just being a place,
It
location.
is.
I'm just so it's just an interesting place, a very, very interesting place. But yeah, we wanted to be a part of that. Some of the history that we've been teaching our kids here. So anyhow, enough about that. We just wanted to tackle that tough topic of gentrification and move on. All right, out of the hot seat onto this article here. So AJC published a federal study in 2018 that said that Atlanta was the fourth fastest gentrifying city in the nation. And so it's something that should definitely be talked about. And especially if you're concerned with some of the negative effects, hey, be a part of what's happening over here on the west side of Atlanta. We're trying to help you. Again, we are real estate agents helping you to either buy, sell, or invest, or just learn more about the west side of Atlanta. So back to that article. Okay, there we go. All right, we've got a bunch of ads here, but the whole point. Oh, there we go. There's the list. Okay, so we have a list here, and in that 2000 to 2014, you want to share the other ranking cities that were the fastest gentrifying in the nation. So the data was collected between 2000 and 2014, but released by the AJC in 2018.
Well, as you see, Washington, Portland, Seattle, Atlanta, Denver, Charleston, and Austin. Funny, we're the rest of them are West Coast, mostly West Coast cities, but we have a few. We're here on the East Coast, and
we've got
Washington D.C. So.
Yeah, Washington, okay. Atlanta, and Charleston. We're here on the East Coast, so it's split. It's happening on the coasts. That's kind of interesting. I am a little nerd for data, but I'm going to try for the sake of this to keep going. So I'm going to have to read about that later. So that's what's happening. We just wanted to point out that hey, this is happening. Today's Trending Tuesdays, and you can always tune in to expect us to talk about some level of trend that's happening in Atlanta. So Trending Tuesdays, Atlanta is quickly changing, and so that's the trend we wanted to talk about, which is a perfect setup for how you can be a part and learn more. And I'm gonna head over and give the controls to Kurt here so that he can tell you a little bit about our website.
All right, so what we discussed last time when dealing with the website was the app, and here we go.
Click download app from our only menu on there.
There it goes. And really quickly, download the app so you can actually see what we showed you on the screen before with Venetian Hills highlighted in the different home prices. You can get right here on your app, on your phone. And as it queues up, you simply type in your telephone number. And we did the sample last time, 555, a whole bunch of fives. You put in your phone number, it'll send you a link, and you can download it. Just that simple.
And so what's cool about our app? Why is it even like something that we want to share with them?
Direct access, the best data available, up to date, and
Yeah, I definitely agree. And you also have direct, he said the best data available. What he means is basically there are a few major multiple listing services. And as real estate agents, we have access, so does Zillow and Trulia. They have access to these multiple listing services. The one of them being the FMLS and the Georgia MLS. And this is how you know what's actually listed. And those you'll probably find the most accurate listings there. Yeah. So you won't be searching around like, oh, is this house really on the market? I saw it and it said foreclosure or it said pre-listing. You don't have to worry about that with our app because it's pretty thorough. Yep. So that is all we had for today. If you guys don't have any further questions, or did you have anything you wanted to talk about on Trending Tuesdays?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that's us. I'm Erica.
I'm Kurt.
And we are Finding Home Atlanta. We're a husband and wife real estate team that's helping you to buy, sell, and invest in the lovely west side of Atlanta, Georgia. Until tomorrow, we'll see you later.